What happened there? I like clicked the button. Nothing happened. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, June 26th, and welcome to the program. How is everybody's morning so far? Hope you're having a good one. Mike Porter, good morning. Stuck at the lab with no headphones, trying to pop in later. Mike, what you got to do is you got to turn up your phone and blast it as loud as you can. Let people hear the voice talking about nonsense and comic book movies and Tenet. Things that I'm sure people in a blood lab care very little about. Or maybe they do. I don't know. You never know. Trinity, what up, man? Good morning. Steve is here. Good morning. Santa is here. Santa has a brand new 9mm handgun that he gets to play with tomorrow. Fire a couple hundred rounds and get it broken in. Gonna be lots of fun out here in rural farmland. Nobody cares if you're firing rounds in your backyard. I never thought I'd see Punisher Santa. Punisher Santa's in the building. Good morning, Punisher Santa. LB is here. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Burke is here. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody? Yeah, where's Josh when you need him, right? Punisher Santa. Harvey's here. Good morning, guys. Everyone's trickling in. I love it. While we're waiting for some people to get here, look, we got a few things to get to. We'll get to it after a couple minutes of everyone rolling in, getting their cups of coffee, easing on in. Man, we got Tenet moving, getting the eviction notice of July. Get out of here. Good August. Will Mulan get the same eviction notice? I think so. Bill and Ted coming to Comic-Con. Doing a panel. Talking about that. Talk about Chiwetel Ejiofor. Offhanded comment confirming he's in Doctor Strange 2. And then a couple stories from yesterday if we get to it. Viggo, Peter Farrelly in a movie together. And what was the other one I had down here? Oh yeah, Lord and Miller doing a Apple TV comedy show. So we'll see what we get to. We're definitely talking about Tenet today. It's a top story. But I gotta say, before we get started, now that we got some people rolling in, I do have to preface today's show by saying, and this, I'm not trying to bait here. So yesterday I went to our local Garden Village, I think it's called, and I bought 4 tons of rocks. Never bought that many rocks before in my life, but I'm redoing the backyard. Bought a new house recently, redoing the backyard, so I bought 4 tons of rocks, and it's getting delivered today, anytime between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. in 2 shipments. So we've already passed the 1 hour mark. So I don't know. I highly doubt that they're going to come during the show. As I just said that means they're probably coming in 10 minutes. So Steven, you can just find those on the ground. No, actually they're river rocks. Okay. They're river rocks, very specific sizes. I got a 3/4 inch. I got 2 tons. Oh, Steven, you made me laugh there. 2 tons of 3/4 inch and 2 tons of 1 to 3 inches. So I got some rocks. Yeah, it's all good, Steve. You made me laugh anyway. River rock makes terrible driveway stone. Yeah, that I wasn't aware of, but I will keep that in the back of my mind. Yeah, luckily it's not for the driveway. It's for garden beds. His head is full of rocks. My head is full of rocks, especially when I don't have my coffee. It takes a little bit. Yeah, welcome to Rock Talk. We talk about river rocks and the rock. Do a whole hour on on Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yes, Dan, you got to get yourself some Batman gloves. Here's what we need. Josh put out a request to have his face on MODOK. Now I want to see Santa's face on Battinson. That's what I want to see. Okay. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Our first story of the day. Boom. Tenet. It was put out yesterday that Tenet delays its release date again. I'm sure that's not going to make people happy. But I'm not going to say it's going to make everyone unhappy. Once again, being pushed back. It was for July 17th, then it got pushed to July 31st. Now we are looking at August 12th. So look, it's not like a giant pushback. It's only a couple weeks. It's not like they're delaying it till 2021. July 31st was the last Friday in July. The 12th is it's literally only 12 days later. It's a week and a half. So look, it's not, I know the big headline is it got pushed back, and it's true. It definitely got pushed back. It got kicked out of July. No clickbait about it. But luckily, if you're very excited to see it, if you're one that's like very ready to go to the theater, it's only a week and a half, and it's actually coming out on a Wednesday. And their reasoning was very interesting. This is what they said. Warner Brothers is committed to bringing Tenet to audiences in theaters on the big screen when exhibitors are ready and the public health officials say it's time. Now, that's the reason why that part, how public health officials, is important, and I'll get to that right there after I explain or just read the rest of their official statement. In this moment, what we need is to be flexible. Sinner, good morning. And we are not treating this as a traditional movie release. We are choosing, good morning, Trev, to open the movie midweek to allow audiences to discover the film in their own time. Okay. And we plan to play longer over an extended play period far beyond the norm to develop a very different yet successful release strategy. That's fine. No problems. I mean, it's weird that you're like, we're going to release on a Wednesday and your reasoning is to allow audiences to discover the film in their own time. I'm not sure how putting it out on a Wednesday and putting it out 2 days later on a Friday means that they're not going to do it on their own time. But hey, I'm just a simpleton who, that makes no sense to me. But okay, I'll roll with that. That's fine. So here's, geez, sorry, coffee just going down the wrong hole. Remember when all big movies opened Wednesdays for about a decade? Matrix 2, Spider-Man 2. Yeah, it was a thing, man, because it was like, and it's so weird how they bounce and forth, right? It was always Fridays. There's always Fridays. And then it crept to Thursday. And I'm not even talking about like the previews. That's not even what Trev's talking about. He's talking about like legit releasing. And then like it got pushed back to Wednesday because they thought, they could literally make more money doing that, which I mean, they did. Of course they did. But the reason why they shied away from that was because even though they were making extra money, obviously, because if it was a highly anticipated movie, people were excited to go, so they were going to go. But the headlines still were saying what the weekend was. So PR reason, a lot of studios were like, is it worth it? And the numbers started dwindling on Wednesdays as well. And it's so crazy, Trev. I know Trev is is a box office guy too. It's so crazy how like nowadays your previews count towards the weekend, and there are like I've seen preview all the way up to like 6 p.m. on Thursdays. It's insane. I'm just waiting for it to be like go Thursday at 9 a.m. and that counts towards the Friday total. It's insane. But anyway, so part of the big reason here is this right here. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced that movie theaters in the entire state of New York were not included in phase 4 of reopening. Now, I could have sworn I talked about this on stream. I don't remember. Because I read that and I said, this part is old news by about a week. And I was like, who did I talk to about this? Maybe I talked to you guys about this. I don't remember. Maybe I was just talking to somebody about it. Maybe I was talking to, you know what? I think I was actually talking to Josh about this off air. I think that's what it was. Now that I remember, I talked about them. Maybe not like the prior appearance on Den of Nerds. I think afterwards I was talking to him. I said to him, Tenet's gonna move because this news came out. I'm surprised it took so long. If I'm being honest, look, I was in the Den of Nerds Discord and I wrote, let me pretend to be shocked. I mean, is anyone here shocked that this moved? This movie was not going to make a lot of money. I was asked, I don't know if it was, maybe it was Trev a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was, I forget who it was. Somebody asked me, how much did I think Tenet would make opening weekend? And I said 15 to 20. And that's not good. I mean, it's not horrible. And for the climate that we're in right now with people not wanting to go out, 15 to 20 probably would be a win. But I think it's funny. You know what I think it's funny about this whole thing? I think that I loved when people came out. Is that here? Nope, not my thing. I loved how people came out and said, man, Nolan's got all the power. The powerful Christopher Nolan. Forcing Warner Brothers to stick to that release date. He's the most powerful man on the face of the planet. Not so powerful. No, and it's not a knock on Christopher Nolan. That's it. I mean, cooler heads prevailed. Not that it was needed to be cooler heads, but this is the smart move. Smart move because look, how many millions are you gonna miss out on with New York State not seeing your movie, New York City not seeing your movie. I mean, look, if I said that this was gonna be a $15 million opening, I mean, you could easily lose. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but 3 to 5 mil just by having an entire one of the most populous states, most populous city, not seeing your movie. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just don't know. So Trev says it's PR spin to get you to go to the movie, but we kept hearing Nolan wanted to keep the date. Yeah. Kept hearing that. So now does this make Nolan look stupid? I don't think so. I just think that it means that the idea that Nolan like wanted to die on the hill of having it be July 31st was a little exaggerating a bit. I think. Trev said if it was a normal release for Nolan, 50 to 75. I don't know. I would say for this movie, I would lean more towards 50. The response hasn't been as big online. So I would probably go more 50. And now he says thinking 10. Yeah, I think I would still hold on to that 15 to 20. Just because I know people like Trinity are like chomping at the bit to go back to the theater. Russell, good morning. Welcome. Sinner says it's not Nolan's Batman. It's not going to bring huge numbers. Let's see. I was going to say, let's go to Box Office Mojo and bring up a list of all Nolan films, but I don't pay for Box Office Mojo, so I can't do sub searches anymore. Because Box Office Mojo are a bunch of greedy God, I almost like really cursed right there. Like really cursed. Okay. And I like the numbers. I do. I like the numbers a lot, but man, is the UI something to be desired. Christopher Nolan. Okay. Yes. God, the box office. Okay, so here's my problem, guys. Here's my problem. As a box office guy, Box Office Mojo was the best site out there. It was, and then you know what? If I'm gonna do a morning show, and I 100% will be talking more box office. So I apologize in advance if talking box office isn't your thing. You know, like Mondays and maybe Tuesdays might look. I hope maybe like Trinity can convince you to kind of get into comics and stuff. Maybe I don't lose you when box office stuff comes around. Not that it would be like an entire show worth, but I love talking box office. Nolan does numbers. One of the few directors that still does numbers. Yeah, LB, 100%. Yeah, that's why I wanted to look it up. But specifically like opening weekend. So like, let me see. I'll just, God, I'm gonna have to go like movie by movie. This is what pisses me off. Cause look, I can do Nolan, right? I'll just go to Tenet and then, bro. Okay, crew. They made this so. Look at this. I hit crew. I can't even see the crew member. Look at this. Cast crew. Box office. Oh, I can't see the box office. Dude. So this makes me so angry. Like yelling at the top of my lungs, angry about Box Office Mojo. Sorry, IMDb Pro. Yeah, I would love to talk box office with LB. I've been thinking about trying to, honestly, no joke, for this show, and it not on necessarily a regular basis, but box office could be kind of a regular basis. I guess it depends on like if there's a big news story, but I've been working on getting graphics for people to call in. Like it would still be through like Google Meet or something like that. But I like the concept because look, the concept of this show is more like a morning radio show. That's why I don't look at the camera. I don't know if you noticed, like Debate 8, I look at the camera. This one, I don't look at the camera, and it's on purpose. I'm not like hiding, like looking at it. So I'm trying to give a more like radio show feel to this show. And so I like the idea of people calling in, and I have graphics for that. So maybe when box office starts popping up, LB, I'm gonna have to reach out to you. Maybe I can, when there's a big box office story, get you to call in, and we could talk for a few minutes of the box office. Get your thoughts. Because I didn't know you did a box office show. or talked, did some serious numbers talks. Yeah, so IMDb, you're killing me. You are the worst. Did I see what was number one movie last weekend? That was that new one, right? What was it? Followed. That's it. Followed, right? Hold on, let me bring this up. Look at this. Boom, boom. Followed. How much did it make last weekend, guys? Box office records, $152,000. Actually, you know what though? I gotta say, it's not a bad per theater average. 3,000? It's not that bad. Imagine if that hit a wide release. It might have actually done well. See, this is why you hold out. This is why you hold out. I like doing them. People just ain't watch. They rather hear Star Wars sucks. Kathleen Kennedy ruined my childhood. Well, it's true. Luckily, yeah, Sinner. This website is whack. It's such a shame. I know we're getting off on a way tangent here. Well, I mean, it's box office related. Oh, Harvey just sent me a Forbes article. I see you, Harvey. I see you, Harvey. Oh, you're talking about, oh, I see what you're saying. About Jurassic Park making money. Yeah. I did. I thought you meant like the new stuff. The new. All right, cool. Yeah, Harvey's down. Harvey's down to talk box office. It's gonna be fun. This means you just need to do a debate 8 on top 8 box office films. That could be fun. I have, actually, Jay. Not that any of you would have seen it, because it was one of the very early shows I did when literally like please don't go back and watch it because it's a train wreck. But the first show, debate 8 I ever did was an absolute train wreck, and I did it to nobody. I did it to no audience and no guests. I just sit and talked and ranked movies by myself, which is fine. They always say your first 50 shows suck. So I'm halfway there. I'm halfway through of not sucking. And this show, this is episode 40 of this show, and I am almost out of not sucking in this show too. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm trying to suck less every day. Please don't clip that. Morning, Tara. Morning, guys. Tara, I know it was Tara's doing this new show called Dead After Dark, and I got to sit and watch the preview last night. It's a fun little show. It's fun. All the panelists on that show, man, they go places. It's good. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Harvey's gonna wants to try to see Twister or Jurassic Park in the theaters. Drive-in's doing okay. I'm curious if they're gonna survive. I mean, it's been a big uptick, huh? Jay, I'm going tonight to the theater for sure. 2 movies in 2 weeks. Tommy Boy last week and Irresistible tonight. Man, Tommy Boy, that's a fun one. That's a great movie. And look, just to wrap up this convo, expect this to happen. I remember I put a poll out on Twitter. that said, what When do you think they're going to announce? Now, I expected them to announce this a lot. This was like, this was what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. Oh, Santa, did you just send me? Santa, are you in the chat? Can I share this picture? Please tell me I can share this picture. Okay, yes, okay, guys. I have to share this. I asked, Santa delivered. Oh God. I can't make it. That's fine. It's Punisher Santa. That is Santa, did you do that Photoshop job? Because that's good, man. I love the glasses over on top of the cowl. Yes. That's good quick work, Santa. That is good quick work. Oh my God, that made my day. That made my day. Man, I wish Josh was in here right now. Punisher Santa. Oh, that's good. That is good. Santa, you just made me laugh. That's a good one. Burke says, what are your thoughts on a connected edit of Infinity War and Endgame that cuts out the Infinity War credits and meshes the end credit scenes of Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp, and they lead directly into the Clint scene that opens in Endgame? What's my thoughts? Well, thoughts, first I'm hearing of this. You mean like a fan edit? I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, if you want to buckle in for like a 5-hour movie, yeah, man, that sounds cool. You know, it's like a machete cut, right? Yeah. You know, it's like when not Rogue One. Rogue One. When Rogue One came out and people were splicing the end of Rogue One to the start of A New Hope, and like you follow that with the Vader scene. Yeah, man. Man, fan edits are fun. Fan edits sure are fun. That'd be cool. I don't know that I'd watch from start to finish, but the edited parts, yeah, I'd be down to see that for sure. Like the Snyder Cut, says James. Yeah, well, a little different. It would be like if you cut the end of Man of Steel, well, the almost end of Man of Steel with the beginning of Batman v Superman with Bruce Wayne stuff, and like you really cut those together. That would be cool. I'm sure that exists. I don't think that would fit on one 4K Blu-ray. Well, luckily, I don't buy 4K Blu-rays. I'm a digital man, so I would get that digitally. Yeah, Santa, share that picture around. Everyone needs to see that picture. Yeah, no, it wouldn't change anything. It would just be like a nice flow, almost like like Kill Bill actually being one movie like it's supposed to. Someone made that Man of Steel BVS the other day. Yeah, I honestly not surprised. Because that would be cool to see, and especially because it matches up so well. I look, for as much crap as people give Man of Steel and BVS, and I've said before, I defend those movies. I especially defend Man of Steel, but I take a step back and say I get it. I understand. I will if anyone ever makes the argument that the opening scene of Batman v Superman with Bruce Wayne isn't one of the greatest sequences in a comic book movie, I don't know what to say. Not only from his perspective and his point of view is such stellar filmmaking, but they took so much time and effort to literally make sure it matched up to Man of Steel. And now I haven't seen them cut together, but I have seen them side by side, and they painstakingly made sure that it was accurate. Can I describe it? I don't remember. Well, let me paint the picture for you. All right, let's move on to our next topic. And as we've been doing, and I think I'm going to stick with this because I think this is. Oh, hold on one second. All right, we good. Thought I heard the truck. For those who may have just popped in, I said at the top of the show, I ordered 4 tons of rock getting delivered today. So I thought I heard a truck backing into my driveway, but I did not. Brian, good morning. Good morning. What's up? Oh, I saw Mike was back. Mike's back. I said, you didn't hear this because you weren't watching because you were in a doctor's, but I said, you got to blast your phone and make everybody in the waiting room be annoyed by my voice talking about Tenet, and they don't care about it. That's what I said you got to do. Forget the headphones. And Russell, you got to do the same thing, man. Don't just pump up the phone. Be like, guys, I know I'm in a work meeting. I know this is totally unprofessional, but if I don't hear about the cut of Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, like the day's gonna get ruined. Is it 1 4-ton rock or a family of rocks? Maverick, it's a great question. But it is it's actually 2 families of rocks. 2 tons. One is a 3/4 inch river rock. The other is 1 to 3 inch river rock. Getting delivered today. Doing a lot of yard work. Getting the house in a state that I like it in. Okay. Let's do this poll. We've been doing this the last few days this week, and I like it. So I said over this upcoming weekend, I'm going to work on the graphics to integrate it actually fully into the show. But what we're going to do from now on, I'm going to do the main topic. The one main topic that is the thumbnail, is the one that I really want to talk about, is the one that we are definitely doing. And then after that, we'll see how many we can get through based on the conversation and what you guys want to talk about. So I don't have homeowners, Jay. I don't have homeowners. I used to live in a place with homeowners. All right, I'm starting a poll right here. Okay, so a couple leftover topics from yesterday, a couple new ones. From yesterday, the Viggo Mortensen, Peter Farrelly teaming up again in the movie. If you want to talk about that one, do vote a Viggo. If you want to talk about Lord and Miller creating a Apple TV Plus comedy show, do vote Apple. Bill and Ted coming to Comic-Con at home doing a panel. If you want to talk about that, do vote Bill. And if you want to talk about Chiwetel Ejiofor confirming he's coming back as Mordo, vote Mordo. Decepticon says, I don't know what the movie is. Yeah. No movies this time. That's why I said I gotta change up the colors of the graphics. That's why I gotta make sure we're not confused and we're not doing debate 8. This is not a debate. This is a general, like, what would you guys like to talk about next? Because I realized that I would talk about everything. I would absolutely talk about everything. And you know what? If there's ever a day down in the future where I find out Josh doesn't stream again, I think maybe me and Trinity might gobble up his time. If it's a long news day, I'm not going to do it if there's nothing to talk about. But that's probably rare anyway. Josh has been doing crushing streams. All right, man. Okay. Everyone wants to talk Mordo or rocks. Maverick says we could talk Mordo or rocks. Okay, cool. Let's pop this up. This one's probably not going to take too long. There's not too much to it, but it's something cool anyway, to pop in. Now, I don't know how you guys felt about Chiwetel Ejiofor being Mordo, but for me, I thought he crushed it, man. I loved his performance. I loved it. I gotta say, overall, Doctor Strange is one of my top MCU films. It's top 5 for me, hands down, top 5. I love this movie. I was very apprehensive going into it, but I ended up like really loving this movie. It really worked for me on a bunch of levels, and Chiwetel was definitely one of them. And look, I'm gonna file this under. This is kind of a no-brainer, right? I mean, we all kind of figured that he would have some role, I think. I mean, they definitely teased it at the end that like he's going to wipe out sorcerers. So isn't he rumored to return in Shang-Chi? I don't know. Is he? I don't remember. That piece of information, if that entered my brain, it left. Maybe. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Let me see. Or Shang. Yeah, it says oh yeah, you know why we thought that? Our good friend Roger Wardell. That's right. That's why. Black Tarantula and White Tiger are just a fraction of the massive character roster in upcoming Shang-Chi and Legend of Ten Rings. Chiwetel Ejiofor to return as Baron Mordo. And as we know, Roger Wardell, I think, is 100%, right? Our mysterious Roger Wardell. So yeah. You are correct, Steven. You are correct. So yeah, nothing too crazy on this one. It's literally like off the cuff comment from him, but here's what he was quoted to say. But is this the real Wardell Twitter? Isn't it? Yeah, I got 3,000 followers. This is the one. This is the one. Yep. Yeah, this is the one. So, yes. So here's the quote from Chiwetel. We're hoping to start pretty soon is what I can tell you. So, as soon as possible. We're all really excited to get going and to get cracking with it. I can't wait. I said 3,000. Right? Is that... Pretty sure this is the one. Pretty sure. No? Yes? No? I thought it was. That's the fake one? There's a fake Roger Wardell. Oh. No way. Is there a really fake Roger Wardell? I don't follow it. So wait. So this one says Deadpool kills Fox's Marvel Universe was one of the ideas pitched by Reynolds. So is this a lie? Are you sure? I just remember that this isn't actually Roger Wardell. He's an impersonator. Oh. This is the real one. So wait, are you telling me, and I didn't run this as a story, but are you telling me that and probably not, but all right, well then I'm gonna follow this one. So that way I know for sure. Are you telling me that fake Roger Wardell started this Deadpool kills the X-Men rumor, or no? Is that where it started from? Dinners is live is in. Want to share Santa's gift again? It could be him. No, I think. Yeah. So Josh saying it could be him with like a burner account. Probably not though, right? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway. Josh, you're here. Would you like to see something? Earlier in the show, Santa talked about how he's buying a new 9mm gun and he's going to go shooting. And I said, we have Punisher Batman or Punisher Santa. And I said, I need to see a picture of Punisher Santa, just like you asked for Josh Modoc yesterday. And I asked and Santa delivered. So Josh, I present to you Punisher Santa. How good is this? This is amazing. The sunglasses up top, it's just what does it to me. Look at this. Punisher Santa. Yes. Look, man, don't get on his naughty list. Whew. If you think coal is the worst thing you're getting for Christmas, nope. You better watch your back. Punisher Santa's coming for you. You better think twice. Punisher Santa's not thinking twice. God, let's make a children's book of Punisher Santa. That would be great. Coal ammo, yeah. The bullets are made of coal. This writes itself. This writes itself. I like it. But you got to ride on like one singular reindeer, right? It's got to be Rudolph, but like the nose is like busted like a broken light bulb and like he's all bitter. Yeah, we need a limited comic run. That would be awesome. Punisher Santa. Firing hot coal at Gotham's naughty list. I love it. Yeah. Josh, we have your next comic idea. Just give me and Santa producer credits. Rudolph is actually an oversized pit bull with a red muzzle. Nah, Krampus ain't got nothing on Punisher Santa, man. Krampus ain't got nothing. No, because Krampus is more horror, right? I admittedly, I don't know the story of Krampus. Yeah, Krampus is like a horror. No. It's Punisher Santa's not there to scare you. He's there to get justice. Love it. I love it. So yeah, so Krampus versus Punisher Santa. Punisher Santa is an anti-hero. He is. Yeah, because he wants you on the nice list. But he's gonna make sure that if you're not, he's gonna get justice. They did Punisher Santa on American Dad. It was pretty hilarious. What? Is this one of those like The Simpsons did it first? Come on, Russell. You're crushing my dreams. Hold on, let me see. American Dad. Oh yeah, I remember this. It's a little different. But yes, I do remember this. I do like the outfit though better for Punisher Santa. All right, so there you go. Chiwetel Ejiofor coming back as Mordo. I'm excited about it. Like I said, not too much. We literally have no idea what's happening. We don't know how big of a role he's going to be. None of that was said. I feel like it's not going to be a big role. I feel like, you know what I really want? I don't know how anyone else feels about this. Like, we keep getting announcements of Disney Plus shows for MCU, and I'm very excited for the lineup that they're giving us. I want a villain show, right? I want a villain MCU show, and if you're gonna do a villain one. I think Chiwetel Ejiofor and Mordo would be a perfect Disney Plus villain show, right? Yeah, Loki, but man, Loki's like, look, I think by the end of the Loki show, I feel like he's gonna go back to being good. Right? I mean, I feel like Loki's in the MCU is always gonna have like a soft spot for being good. So I feel like it's gonna be a fun ride, and I'm gonna enjoy seeing the progression again. But I just don't know that he's gonna stay like super evil. I just don't know. I mean, maybe I'll be wrong, but that's the feeling I get. Mordo, man, I mean, maybe he could, but I would be way. Look, I'm cool. I'm cool with watching Loki for sure. Because I know we're gonna get some cool stuff in there. Like supposedly we're getting Kid Loki and stuff like that. So I'm cool. But let's. I want to see Mordo. I definitely want to see more Mordo. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what kind of a role he's gonna play. Back to the rock talk. Do you think the rock community complains about pop rocks like people complain about millennials? Maybe. I'll ask them today when they get here. Mike is all about that Mordo show. Mike, I knew I liked you. Okay. All right. Let's do another vote. Let's see what's left here. Hold on. Boom, boom. All right. So we got the two left. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna vote too. Screw you people. I'm going vote Bill. Get the ball rolling. Did we already talk about Tenet? We did, Mav. We said that Nolan is a loser, has no power in Hollywood. He was made to look like a fool, and he'll never work in this town again. Oh man, it's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Nobody gives a crap about Lord and Miller. I think for next week, I'm going to have to bump Lord and Miller out. I'll probably leave Viggo back in. That way, because people want to talk about that. We can talk about that probably on Monday. Okay, I'm closing it. Bill and Ted. Don't worry, guys. I promise, I will leave the Viggo on there. I'm gonna probably bump. Oh, I can't. Shit. Okay, I'll do that later. It is, I can't, Russell, I can't talk about it. You didn't vote for it. Can't talk about it. All right, Bill and Ted Face the Music. Look, Comic-Con at home, trying to really bolster up their lineup, trying to compete. Well, it's funny. It's like trying to compete with another con, but it's just so different. And it's free, so everyone's gonna go watch it. But trying to stay relevant, I guess, is the right. So coming to the virtual thing is Alex Winter, Keanu Reeves, with also the younger cast and the director of the film, and it is being moderated by Kevin Smith, who, by the way, I just happened to, and this makes sense now why he's moderating. Well, I mean, this other thing. So the other day I was going to bed, flipped on my phone. Just chilling, and I was flipping through YouTube to see if anyone had posted anything, and I saw that Kevin Smith's with Mark Bernardin, their Fat Man Beyond show was about to go live. So I said, okay, I haven't watched this in a while. Let me pop this on. I'll watch it before I go to bed. And Kevin basically spilled the beans that he saw Face the Music early, and that he absolutely loved it. Now, just like myself, Kevin Smith is a film apologist. Like, look, I know all YouTubers and content creators, they all like have their catchphrase on their merch. If I had to get a merch t-shirt, mine would say film apologist, because that's what I am. I am 100% a film apologist. Even movies that I think are really not great, I have no problem saying that they're not great, but I don't take it to heart as much as, you know, so I would call myself a film apologist. Kevin Smith saying that it was great and it was charming and it was wonderful and he loved it. I totally believe him. But I take that with a slight grain of salt, only because I know Kevin Smith's like me, where he's a film apologist, and I don't see that as a bad thing. It is what it is. You know, when you love movies so much, and you've seen so many movies in your life, you know that you've seen so many bad movies that okay movies are even still pretty good, right? That's what a film apologist is, knowing that okay films aren't garbage. They're just okay. And seeing movies is a bell curve. More people need to understand that. Seeing movies is a bell curve, right? You have a few that are really crappy, and you have most of them that are just okay. And then you have a few that are great, amazing films. Now, if you don't see enough films in a year, then your bell curve is way off. Your bell curve is way off. Your center is not as high. So everything, that's why we live in like a extreme reaction time right now with film, because the amount of films people are seeing are kind of getting less and less. So their bell curve is all screwed up. It's all screwed up. So when your bell curve is screwed up and you only see a certain amount of films, all you're getting are the extremes. But it's a bell curve. Most movies are okay. They're just okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna go through my $10 box analogy again. I might have to make that video. Josh is always saying, Adam, I want you to make a video. And I'm like, I don't know. Thinking to myself, I don't know. I'm not like I'm a good producer. I like doing the live stuff. I don't want to flatten this bell curve. No, this is a bell curve that needs to rise. Hashtag raise the bell curve, raise the movie bell curve. But maybe I should put my my $10 box analogy on a video. I don't know. But yeah, so this will be fun, man. I think this will be really fun. I'm excited that this is like perfect for Comic-Con at home. I don't know. It says it's going to be moderated. I still don't know. We still don't know if any of this is live. What's with you Philly people and bells, right? It's all we ever talk about. Yeah, so I hope some of these are live. I don't think the majority of them are going to be, but I really hope they are. I think it'll be a more fun experience for people if this could be live, right? I really do. Guys, later today, I just want to put this preview out. Later today, I'm not going to do this live. I'm actually going to test out doing this as a premiere. I'm going to record it first. I'm going to do it as a premiere. We are going to do next the bracket reveal show for next week's Debate 8, which is Ron Howard films. I don't know if any of you can guess which two figures here are the number 1 and number 2 seeds, but you will find out later today. I don't know what time I'm going to premiere that. I still have to record it. So But yes, I'm going to, hopefully it's going to be around the same time as usual, 2-3 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to do it as a premiere this time. I'm going to test out the premiere. I think that might be better for this. But that's it, guys. We made it through another week. We made it through. A lot of great stories, a lot of great conversations we had, and gotta say, the fact that we've hit 40 episodes, and the fact that, look, I'm a small channel, I'm growing, but I gotta say, like, I'm looking at my numbers right now. I don't know how accurate this is, but it says there's 26 of you in here, and I would so much rather. I mean, look, obviously everyone wants to get a lot of subs, right? And I'll get there. But I would so much rather have, I care more about more people coming in and hanging out in this conversation, and having it be a real conversation, and a lot of different opinions. And I love reading out your chats. And I wake up every morning, like, very excited to do this show, because of all of you. You guys make this show, and every day I'm humbled and appreciative that you guys just come out and hang out. Even if it's because you just want to come and make fun of my stupid rock face, full of rocks in my head. It's fine with me. I have a blast doing this. So at the end of a Friday, I gotta say thank you all for just being you. And making this a fun one. We have 40 episodes already. It's crazy. All right, that's it. That's my time for today. I am going to say I will be hanging out in the chat when we do the premiere later. So hopefully you're around for that. If not, if you can't make it, no big deal. I know I'll see you on Monday. Can I go live later for a rocks update? I'll do this. I'll take a picture. I will take a picture of the rocks, and I will post it. I will post it online. Give you exactly what I was talking about when it comes to the rocks. So have a great weekend, everybody. I hope to see you later this afternoon. If not, hope to see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be good. Be safe. Go try to get some sunshine. Go get that vitamin D. And that's it. So thank you, everybody. What time this afternoon, Landon? I'm hoping between 2 and 3. That's my goal. Telling you to get that D. My goal is between 2 and 3. I was hoping to do it at 1 o'clock, but EST. EST, Landon. I'm still trying to. I'm working on. It's complicated, but for today, I think it's going to be somewhere between 2 and 3. It's going to be a premiere, so it'll be on the channel. I'll make a post about it on Twitter. So follow here, and get some information. Okay. All right, guys, I gotta go. 10 o'clock. Have a good one. I will see you later.